Hi, today I'll be doing a piano tutorial for Silent Night. This is a Chris Tomlin arrangement in the key of G. I'm just using a live grand piano effect with some reverb on it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to pause it real quick. This song is so much fun to play that I get lost playing it. The intro of this song is a nice little piano lead, and it goes something like this. It starts out with a B, so it goes B, E, A, D, B. So once again, so B, E, A, D, B, A, B, A, D. So that's the first line of it. It goes B, E, A, D, B, A, B, A, D, B, E, A, D, B, A, B, A, B. That's the second line of that. So altogether it sounds like. And that's that intro, that kind of that tagline that runs throughout the song. And obviously I played it faster there than the recording, but just to show you how to do that. The beginning of the song, what we're going to start doing is we're going to play in the lower register of the keyboard, or the piano, if you have a live piano. But you'll notice that the piano is the main instrument in the song, so it sounds really nice and warm, getting down a little bit further below middle C. Especially for a really quiet song, it really helps to bring things down as far as just making it more, just kind of warmer, more of an intimate song. So great for Silent Night when it's mostly vocal driven with some piano. Great for that. So that's why we're a little bit lower. We don't have bass to worry about down here in the left hand. So we're going to be bringing out most of the bass in the keyboard. So we're going to start here with the G. So I'm playing that G and that B in the right hand, and I'm just playing the bass octave in the left hand, so the G, E, and then on this B bass for the B minor, I go up to that B and D. On that D, I'm playing an A and a D in the right hand, and once again I'm using a technique called chord inversions on this. So I've talked a little bit about that in another lesson, but basically an inversion is taking a chord like a G, and I'm stacking the notes on top of themselves. So I take the bass note and then I bring that up to the top, and I take this note and I put it up here, and then once again we're back to a G. So that's an inversion. There's two inversions. We've got the first inversion, the second version, and back to the regular chord. So this is your regular chord, first inversion, second inversion, back to your regular first position chord. So the beginning of the song, I keep it nice and low and warm on these chords. A and that D, then that E. So I just played that walk up. So this E, walking it up, it actually sounds a little bit better if you play that B and that G in the right hand. So I'm walking that up there, starting on the D in the right hand. So D and G, A, B, back down to the D. And we're back to the intro line again here. Now the second verse that we're getting into here now is we start playing a little bit higher up. You'll notice that we start getting out of the basic chords and we start doing a few more runs and things like that. What I want to encourage you in this tutorial is not to try to play it exactly like the recording, but I want you to think in terms of chord inversions and think in terms of playing simplistically and finding what notes sound really good to make stand out. So yeah, we want to be able to be free to express ourselves as a musician in the song. These are some ideas, but I don't want you to feel bound to these ideas. So in the second verse, we start out with the G, and then we go up to that B. So let's go ahead and listen to that with the recording, and we'll keep going. So at this point in the song, it goes primarily to a cappella, just singing. And it's a great way to end this song. I'd recommend dropping out at this point. That's just my personal preference. But let's go ahead and talk through that little kind of interlude, that really pretty piano part as they're reading the scripture verse. What they're playing there is basically an arpeggio in the left hand, so they're going G, E, and what they're playing in the right hand is G, B, A, B, A, G, B, G, B, A, B, G, B. So it repeats that on the right hand, but the left hand is what gives it those nice nuances as we play through that. So let me play that one more time just so that you can hear that all together. So, and watch how I'm rocking the chord up and down with the arpeggio and how that plays in with the timing of the right hand. So it's so on that one we go down to a D, then it goes to a C, E, and then it hits that C, which is kind of a dissonant sounding chord, which sounds really pretty, and then it ends on that G. And you can play whatever G you want here, whatever you think sounds good, or this. Any of those work really, or you can, this is probably the prettiest just because it's so simple and warm, back to the beginning chords that we started this song with. So hopefully that makes sense. Once again, what I'm doing on that little riff at the end there is I'm rocking the left hand back and forth, and that's what gives it that percussive kind of syncopated feel. So hopefully that makes sense. I had a lot of fun doing this tutorial today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.